I was trying to go live, post match because, like I said, I missed the original draw. So I'm gonna just do a quick reaction to, the Premier League teams and the draws that they had. So Arsenal has Real Madrid at home. That's a tough match. And this could be revenge for what they did. Who remember that Declan Rice? Who remember that Declan Rice? Two bangers, man. I don't think Declan Rice will score two more beautiful goals in his life. Although in the World Cup, he did score a pretty good goal against France. He did score a pretty good goal against France. So Arsenal has Real Madrid at home. They have Bayern away. Tough match, man. That's a tough match, Arsenal. They have Dortmund at home, Real Betis away. I think they'll beat Dortmund. I think Dortmund, um, unfortunately, has a soft underbelly. Um, I think they'll beat Dortmund. They have Real Betis away. They'll beat Betis. They'll beat Lille at home. Napoli away. Might be a tough match. Sabah. No, I just read that this is their first time in the Champions League. I've never even heard of a team called Sabah. So shout out to this Sabahese people. I don't know how to say it, but shout out to them, man. Welcome to the Champions League for the first time. And they have Slavia Prague. So overall, Arsenal has a fairly decent, I would say fairly decent draw here. I think Arsenal will get through their group. um i I don't know if they'll necessarily beat Real Madrid. I think that might be a draw. I predict, well, I'm gonna do like a Champions League. Each week I'll do like a Champions League like draw reaction sort of thing. But yeah, I think Arsenal will be fine. I think they'll get through. I don't know if they'll necessarily beat Madrid or Bayern Munich. I think they might beat Bayern Munich actually. I think it's possible. Dortmund for sure, Betis for sure, Lille, Napoli. Yeah, Arsenal has a good group. Next up we have Aston Villa, and Aston Villa have Barcelona away, man. Oh my days, Aston Villa. I'm so sorry, man. They have um they have Barcelona away, PSG at home, Dortmund at home, Club Brugge away, Fenerbahce at home, Galatasaray away, Viking at home. Listen, Villa, it's long, man. I'm sorry, Villa. It's long. It's long. It's long. I don't see Barca away, PSG at home, Dortmund, Club Brugge, tough match. I think a lot of people underestimate Club Brugge. A lot of people underestimate Club Brugge. Club Brugge is actually a very, very decent team. Very, very decent team. Hello, Cookies. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Um, yeah, so Aston Villa, I'm sorry, man. Like it's long. It's long. It's gonna be long for Aston Villa there. Next up we have Liverpool, my team. So Liverpool has Inter Milan away. Atletico Madrid at home, FC Porto at home, Club Brugge away, Villarreal at home, Fenerbahce away, Lens at home, LASK away. I think this is a manageable group for Liverpool. Um, you know, I think Inter Milan will prove to be very difficult actually away. Atletico Madrid, we all know what Atletico Madrid brings. Um, Porto at home is manageable. Club Brugge away again. That's a tough match. I think Club Brugge is an underestimated team. Villarreal at home, but well, it's at home, so I think we can get through that. Fenerbahce away in Turkey is never an easy place to go. AEK, Lens, I think we can manage LASK. So I think Liverpool, overall has decent teams that I think we can get through. Um, yeah, Inter and Atletico will only be or I mean, look, I get that FTC, but I do think that we have to still give respect to um Club Brugge, man. I think Fenerbahce might prove a little difficult. I do think we'll get through, but I'm the kind of supporter who I like to kind of be on the more cautious side of things, right? I'm never a fan that gets away and does the most. I saw let me just say a prominent Liverpool YouTuber. in his reaction to the League Cup draw was like, oh yeah, we're gonna beat Spurs, or we should beat Spurs. And I'm like, that's not necessarily true. I mean, last season we lost to Plymouth Argyle. I think we've lost twice to Plymouth Argyle in the League Cup. To be honest, I'm almost certain of that. So, I never look at a team and be like, oh yeah, Liverpool definitely gonna walk over this team. No, I think we should beat these teams, and I hope we do. All right, next up we have Man City, PSG, at home, Barca away, tough matches. I think I was saying before my live got cut that I do think Man City will struggle against these teams. They'll beat Sporting, they'll beat Porto for sure. Napoli at home might be tough. Leipzig away might be tough. Athens, Lens, yeah, they'll beat yeah. I think Man City, especially those last four, I think Man City will make it. Now here's the one now for the Man U fans who I actually saw Man U fans saying not bad, they love this draw. And I'm gonna tell you, Man U actually has a very tough draw now. I don't know where Man U fans are super excited. I don't get it. You guys have Atletico Madrid away, Bayern Munich at home, Rome at home, Sporting away, Leipzig at home, Asuan say FTC, um, Villarreal away, Sabah at home, Como away. I don't think Manu, that's a tough match, man. That's actually a tough match. That's actually a tough set of fixtures for Manu. I don't know why they're so excited. So for the results for LFC versus Nottingham, so if you check my channel, there's a short that I put up with the Premier League prediction. I predicted 2-1 for Liverpool Nottingham. I think Isak will score. I think he'll score. This is probably his like first goal for the Premier League season. I think Isak will get a goal. Actually, I think Munoz will score. For some reason, I just think Munoz will start and with his movement will get a goal somewhere there. I do think that probably Forest will score from a set piece or something to make it 2-1. Yeah, so that's my prediction for that. I don't see us getting a clean sheet. I don't think we're quite there yet. Unfortunately, man, I don't think we're there yet. So I see us winning that match 2-1. Obviously, I would love for Liverpool to beat Forest 3-0, 4-0 at home, especially after that performance against Newcastle, which was awful. That was an awful performance against Newcastle. We're lucky to come away with 1 point there. So hopefully Isak gets a goal. Words assist or something like that. It's so unfortunate with Words where it's a case where he just has to get stats now because I think he's playing well. I genuinely think Words is playing okay, not superb, not but I think he's playing okay, and I just think he needs to add numbers to his game now. So if Words can get an assist to Munoz or Issa or whoever starts, if he can just do that, I'll be happy with that, right? And a victory. 3 points is all we need, and that's what I'm focused on. That's kind of what I want. So yeah, guys. So that was my. I'm not gonna be reacting to PSG and all of that because my main thing is to just kind of focus on the Prem. Maybe I'll expand into PSG and all these other teams at some point in time. But for those who might just be tuning in, for those who might be listening, this is JJ's Football Corner. Please like, share, and subscribe as I grow the channel. I think it's currently at 69 subscribers. So if you're just passing through, listening in, I try and do daily content. Some of it, or most of it, a lot of it is focused on Liverpool. So for Liverpool fans, you can, definitely subscribe. But I do tend to, from time to time, just talk about football in general. The reason I'm kind of just focusing a little bit more now on Liverpool is because I'm kind of pissed with how the transfer window is. But yeah, man, like if you're tuning in, if you're just passing through, like, share, and subscribe to JJ's Football Corner. Just click the little thing there and subscribe, guys. Let's get to 100 subscribers by the end of September. I think that's a reasonable thing to ask for, a reasonable thing to try and achieve. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. Respect FTC for joining the live. And yeah, man, so Premier League back tomorrow again. I believe the first match is gonna be, who's playing tomorrow? Crystal Palace versus Man City. I predicted a 3-1 victory for Man City there. I do believe that, yeah, Man City should have enough for Palace. So let's see how that match goes. And remember, guys, to set up your FPL team. The deadline is what? Deadline is gonna be 12:30 tomorrow. So remember to set up your team. And if you're interested, you can leave when this video goes up. You can leave in the comment section if you have any FPL questions, if you have any Liverpool questions, anything, any comment that you want, just let me know. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys. All right, thank you.